And this ain't based off performance. Like this is you just your best leaders.
How about BB? Never says anything, always does what he's supposed to do.
Okay.
But
who else on offense? Huh?
JT. I don't know if he's already been one, but
it doesn't matter. All right, defense.
Let's go Keith and Dion.
All right, looking at the schedule this week, we got obviously homecoming week, so there's a lot going on. Today we got second period. They've got a pep rally where they're going to apparently walk through the halls.
Great.
So they've got to be. They're supposed to be at the cafeteria at like 8:45, but that ain't gonna happen. So they'll be there at 9 when they get there. Tuesday's a normal day. Wednesday is an activity schedule, so we'll have to go straight out because we're not gonna have enough time if we don't. So that's really the only thing on Wednesday. Thursday, I think they're going to do away with that pep rally.
I was told, they said they would.
Friday is a activity schedule as well, so everything will be kind of bumped up in the morning, 30 minutes, and then we'll do our lift. We'll do our lift. They get up here at 1. We'll be in there by 1:15 lifting. We'll go to the pep rally after that. Need some of y'all to go to the pep rally and watch them. Make sure they're not participating in the pep rally. And then we'll do a pregame meal. Then we'll do the walkthrough after that. Are there any activities that we need to know about, like after school homecoming activities? Probably. I'm gonna talk to them this morning, like water gun fights, paint thing, like that stuff ain't for you. Weather-wise, pretty good all week. It's gonna be hot pretty much every day, but it's like 10% chance of rain. Uniform-wise, they're white helmet, blue on blue. It is a big cleaning week. Getting this place cleaned up and ready for homecoming. So we'll just have to kind of do that periodically throughout the week, and then getting everything set up for Friday. They've got homecoming court Friday night, so we've got to be off the field by like 6:30. So we'll have to adjust it just to look like maybe about 5 minutes pregame stuff. All right, couple other things we got to do. Make sure we enter grades this week and tardies. We need to create, everybody, your own individual position group, we need to create a playlist. So basically, take the 4 games we've played, make an all defensive cut up, and then if you should have been marking highlights for your people. Go back in there and just click, check all the highlights you've made for them, and then save it as a playlist and just put, Dion playlist or whatever. And then that way, if when these college coaches start coming and they want to see anything about them, we ain't really got time to do the highlight right now, but just make a playlist.
And don't forget to share with you.
Yeah, you just share it with all the coaches. But then after this Brandon game, we do need to make a highlight, first 5 game highlight. So it's going to take a little time and effort. But when we do that, we need to, we don't need to just sort it. It doesn't need to be like just game by game highlight. You got to put a little thought and time into it. So that sheet we got from Georgia Tech on how they actually evaluate the players, you need to kind of, those first few plays, they need to jump off the screen. And if they don't, you're just wasting your time. So take their best highlights, the things, the speed, the quickness, all that stuff they look for. You got to grab their attention in those first couple plays so they just quit looking at it. And then we've got any updates to the recruiting page, like any new offers, that kind of stuff. or the sheet. You know what I'm talking about, the one we hand out.
Yeah, I've got that is up to date as far as transcript and core GPA and all that crap. I updated all that last week.
Okay.
And then if any of y'all in your position groups have anybody, if y'all check that sheet out, you can see the names that's on it. If you got anybody in your position group that you think maybe needs to be recruited that's not on the list, then let me or Darius know, and we can
Yeah.
look at that and add it.
Yeah.
Now,
So basically, it's everything that people still owe from their player fee. And we got a ton of guys, they ain't raised $1. If anybody's got any other fundraising ideas to kind of help them, talk to the guy at Raindrop. They have a car wash fundraiser. Basically, you get half of the proceeds from the media passes. Okay, we ain't letting all these people in the game. If they want a media pass, $200. If they ain't got like an AHSA thing, they got to pay. All right, for the news that matters, breakfast this week. It's I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I'm ready for it. It's peach glazed. Sorry, Darius. Peach glazed pork tenderloin and vanilla bean pancakes.
I'm
It's
gonna
gonna be
every
good,
word
Coach.
you just said.
Yeah, I'm down for
It's
it.
gonna be good.
That sounds so
I'm
good.
sorry, Derek.
So she gonna make him something special.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds so good.
Well, that's breakfast. I don't. And then
She said she gonna make us some more.
pregame meal, you got chopped steak, potato casserole, which that sounds glorious. Some kind of corn medley and sweet potato cornbread.
Coach,
Well, we
Coach,
need
run it
that
back, baby.
We need
Run
that
it
again.
back.
Huh? Yeah.
Run
So-
it back. Have to walk in, though.
You'll be all right. Get your steps in. A lot going on this week. So,
Good job, donuts.
yeah. Thank you, Gene, for getting the donuts. Thank you, defense, for
Anybody
not
tonight?
letting them
JV
score.
tonight?
So, all right. Y'all good? All right, good.
Barnes. Baskin. Bennett. Boyd. Bragg. Woods. You down.
Yeah, and I hope y'all see those grades right there. Okay? There's some of y'all ain't putting very much effort in your grades, and it's gonna cost you. All right, hit that light for me, please. Coach, you hit that light? All right. You hit it? You want to go back and look at it? Look at it. Looks good, don't it? All right, listen up. All right. Recap. Okay, great region win. Anytime you get a region win, that's good. Okay, you could be at Shades Valley, and that would be really, really bad for you. Okay, so anytime you get a region win, that's great. 50 points, great. Shutout, fantastic. Okay, offensively, short night. Okay, you got 314. Execution was not great at all. And it's hard to execute when people aren't doing the right things, running the right places. It's very hard. Defense still, no touchdowns, 30 yards total. That's a crazy number. So took care of business, what you're supposed to do. Special teams, kickoff coverage. I got it marked up. It ain't worth the crap, man. There's some of y'all still jogging down the field, and I'll show you. Okay, 6 penalties. I ask you to cut it in half. You cut it in half. Okay, that's great. All right, moving on. All right, here it is. I've been waiting on this game. Okay, this is a real football game. You're about to play a real game. Okay, so just a little background history for us. Okay, we've played somebody in Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, won all three. We're 3-0 in border states. Okay, 3-0. To my knowledge, I think that we've only played 3 in the history of the school. Okay, but we've won all 3 of them. Never played a team from Mississippi. Okay, so big week, big opportunity for you on a more national scale. Okay, this quote right here. Okay, do not fear your enemy, fear your ignorance of him. And so here's what I mean. You know, usually when we play teams from here locally, we know them, right? We know some people at the school. We know their coaches. We know about the program. We don't really know anything about these people. Never played them, never seen them, never done 7-on-7 with them, have no idea. Okay, so that's what I mean by, we don't really have anything to gauge who they play, who their coaches are, what's their background. So we're kind of only guessing on what we see on the tape. That's all we got. Okay? So just a little bit to know about Brandon. Okay, Brandon's just on the outskirts of Jackson. Jackson's the what of Mississippi? Capital, very good for the three of you that went to history class. Okay, Jackson is the capital. Brandon's a nice area. Got basically a 50-50 split black-white in their school. Got a great mixture of kids. But they got really nice facilities, nice stadium, and they got a winning tradition. Okay, so that senior class that you're playing, they've been in the state championship twice and played in the semifinals all 3 years. So they are an experienced team, champion. They haven't won the state championship, but they played in it twice. Okay, so you're playing a winning program. You're playing a team that has won 11 or 12 games since 2020, or 2021 when they got a new coach. Okay, so since 2021, they've either won 11 or 12 games every year. And I think the winning is very similar to you, very similar to us. Okay, just expectations, expect to win. They've won the region, I don't know, 8 or 9 times since 2013. They've done a lot of winning. This is my point. Okay, so just know that about it. This ain't Shades Valley, Pell City. Like these people have been winning at a high rate every year. All right, so they beat number 5, which is Madison Central, and which is a private school in Jackson. It would be, I don't know, like it ain't Briarwood. They got players, okay, but it's private school that you would think of, and they beat number 6 Clinton. And then they lost to number 1 Tupelo. So they lost to Tupelo last year in the finals. Tupelo would be like Parker, okay? Just athletically, what you would envision Parker as. They're a lot like Parker. I would say maybe from last year, but not as good as that, I don't think. But just schematically and athletically, they're a lot like Parker. Tupelo is, okay? They got collegiate players on both sides of the field. So they deserve your respect, but at the same time, if you play like you should play, and it's going to come down to the physicalness. Okay, they got a couple guys that think they're physical. Okay, but man, when you start really diving into the tape, like the effort, I don't think's there. I don't think the effort's there. Especially when, like, I watch the defense. They got 1 or 2 that'll play hard a lot. But man, there's some of them like if they were here, they'd be killing people. I can promise you that. Okay. I don't know if the running back's going to be out or not. The running back's number 3 running back in the country. Okay. He's had a hamstring issue. He may play, he may not. I would prepare as if he's going to play. Okay. But they got other guys that can play. They got a lot of guys that are playing both ways, trying to manufacture some offense. So I say all that to say, like, they're still working out some identity things, I think, both sides of the ball with the new coaching staff, is my point. Okay? Does that make sense? So they're going to be excited to come over here. All right? Some things to consider. Like, they're not spending the night. They're getting in a bus and they're riding 4.5 hours over here Friday. That's a long drive, right? So as a kid, you worry about those things, the long drive, getting off the bus, being ready. All right, now the concern for you is what? What is this week? It's homecoming. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this now. Homecoming. It's about you, but it ain't for you. Okay, homecoming is for who? The school, student body, and people that have graduated from here. Homecoming, coming home. You want alumni to come back. That's what homecoming is. The game is just the culmination of the week, all right? But if you allow yourself to get caught up in all the stuff that goes on in school, you ain't gonna be ready to play. If you're worried about, I don't know what y'all do, but if there's stuff at night going on, that ain't for you. And if you want to make it for you and just be selfish, then do that. You'll cost your team. Okay, no coach in here that went through homecoming, we didn't miss anything. I don't remember nothing from homecoming week except that we won the game. That's it. You got me? This is a win right here. You need a great test. You need some adversity. We need this. You need to beat a good football team. You ain't beat a good football team yet, I don't think. Hueytown, maybe, okay? But I don't think you beat a good football team on both sides of the ball. This is a good team on both sides of the ball. You got me? So pay attention this week, guys. You focus on the game, man. Focus on the game. You're ranked 104 nationally right now. I don't know if you know that. Okay, you're ranked 104 nationally. You win this game, I think it comes way down. Okay, because they're nationally ranked as well. Okay, but it needs to be way down. I mean, we got freaking Trussville at 50, 48, 49. Like, that should piss you off. You know what I'm saying? So, but you need a quality win because you ain't beat nobody for real. Everybody good? All right, offense, you're up first.
All right, from the game, Shade Valley game. We had 3 busts, all right? And 2 was Peanuts, 1 was Josh. All right, other than that, I thought we played fine. But we already heard what we got to do this week. Okay, biggest thing, we're playing against bigger, thicker linebackers. Got to take care of the ball. They had about 5 turnovers in the last game they played. They got to take care of the ball and eliminate busts. Got to eliminate busts, knowing what we are doing, all right, and communicating with each other more and more and more as we can, as much as we can, okay? First play of the game right here. Got Wagat. We counter step and we're going opposite. Should be good there. Only thing right here. Nasir ain't with us a whole bunch, all right? But we have to remind him when he's in the game to what? Right here. That's a cross grip. That's a BIJ. You want to know what a BIJ is, right? There it is. That's a ball in jeopardy right there. Okay? We got to take care of that. Right here, I thought this was good. We probably should run it this week. All right, maybe bring it back. Okay, only thing I'm gonna say right here: try to keep them shoulders square as long as you can. And don't try to get twirly bird around. Okay, that was fine. Float. And what we had? All right, this was our bootleg right here for the week. The fake carrying it out. Big play right here. Okay, we get it to the 1. Good. Everybody was good. Everybody's dominating. That's what it's supposed to look like opening drive. Okay. Yep. We got base runs. We got skelly walkthrough, punt block, field goal, and then we'll end practice. Okay. So this morning we got to be dressed at 7:45. After we finish going over these plays, we're gonna let you get dressed. This is a explosive run right here, I believe. They're in the red. All right, this is nothing but, what is this run? Storm, correct. Okay, remember who I talked about, number 27. This is him. All right, this is number 1. Okay, everybody else in the secondary. This is 11 and 3. Gonna be in the box most of the time. Okay, this is Storm. This is your safety, number 2. It's always back deep. He's a baseball kid. You see it? Look at 27. This is what you're going to get once you jump on him. Now, this is number 3 chasing him. So this is number 3. He's going to play hard the whole time. This is late in the game. Another one. I'm just going to let it play because it's going crazy today. This is nothing but blunt. This is nothing but blunt right slice. This touchdown happened before the last one that you just watched. These 2 long runs broke their back. So they had just scored 2 defensive touchdowns as well. Grades, lead. Turn the camera off.
All right, welcome to the Big Clay Coaches Show, coming to you live from Walk-Ons here in Trussville, Alabama. I'm Freddie Flowers, the voice of the Cougars. We are glad you are here with us this evening. As always, to my left is head coach Stuart Floyd. Another victory.
I'm just excited. I've been waiting for this to happen.
Good. All right. DJ Penn.
Yes, sir.
First time varsity started.
Yes, sir.
First time being in player of the game. How's it feel?
It feels pretty good, and I'm glad that I got to have a chance to execute the plan and be a part of something, be a part of this beautiful establishment.
Good. All right. So, what do you think the coaches show means to the team?
Well, the coaches show what it means to the team is us speaking, them giving us a word and making sure that we do what we're supposed to do and give us more knowledge and how to be more men and just elevate as a person, not just football wise, but just outside of football, because there's times where I take some of your characteristics from you coaches, and I just try to lean on that just to have a better future for myself.
What's up, TP?
What's up?
Big Al. First time on the coaches show. You excited?
Yes, sir.
All right. What do you personally like about watching the coaches show every week?
I just like the conversations that the coaches have, and then like players of the week, like they talk about their experiences after a game, and I feel like it's a good show to watch.
Nice. All right. What do you think it means to the team?
What it means to the team, I feel like it's a great way to show like post game, pre-game, like pre-week. Like I feel like it's a great way for the coaches to talk and just based off like what people say.
What do you think other teams think when they watch our coaches show?
I feel like they could learn some things, I feel like on last episode, I feel like a player, Isaiah, he said something about the coach, not the coach, but the QB. And I feel like, it just shows how a person would feel like versus what we're talking about.
Yes, sir. You excited to be on the show tonight?
Yes, sir.
What do you think being on the show means for our team?
I think it means a lot for real. Show like what you did this week. It's like an accomplishment,
Yeah, good. When other teams watch it, what do you think they see? What do you think they start thinking when they watch our show?
Something about me.
About all of us.
Oh, I don't know. Like we the only team I think do this, so we different,
Yeah, it definitely makes us stand out. Okay. What do you think the coaches show means to our players and their growth as men?
It means a lot. Like when the coaches pick out you, see, like what you did this week, right? Yeah, for real.
This is the Big Clay Coaches Show, coming to you live from Walk-Ons here in Trussville, Alabama. Good night to each and every one of you. God bless, and go Cougars!
Why you over here? Chill up. Don't call me that. Yeah. Bowling ball. I do not like that nickname. I do not. Don't call me that. The Bush. God. Oh yeah, CB. Oh yeah. Oh man, you gotta catch that. Ah! You trying to catch that? Hey, okay. You see what I had to do to try to catch that? There you go, boy.
Oh! Good, good.
Recovery going there.
My recovery going good. I'll be back next week talking.
Next week also?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. You ready to go to the doctor and everything?
Yes, sir.
All right, good, man. Good to see you back. Tell me about this tradition, man.
All right, well, Thursday night, baby, how long we been doing it now? Probably since 2016.
2016.
Started to where, funny backstory, started to where we would just, the microphone's right here, buddy, but we're in the interview now, so we got to clap, okay? Daddy's talking, okay? 2016, we started actually going to Kemp's Kitchen and taking some guys, maybe about 4 or 5 out to eat. And it got to the point to where I want to say we were doing it, Lauren, just for the Thursday night camaraderie, and then one of our players got in trouble on Thursday night. Went out and did some stuff he wasn't supposed to do. And at the time, I worked for an offensive coordinator named Sean Sutton, and he was like, look, when I was with Probst, we spent the night in a hotel. So, and then me and Coach Gilmer started staying at the school on Thursday nights with the kids. We spent bought a bunch of firemen, basically cots. We stay at the school on Thursday nights. And then Coach Gilmer got upset at one of the kids, I guess it was a couple weeks later, and I was like, well, I'm going to keep eyes on my guys. And so started bringing some kids over, spend the night. Of course, their parents were all cool with it, and it's kind of been our ministry of being able to love on the kids on Thursday. I remember Fry's mom the first time we told her that we do this, and she was like, absolutely not. He is not going to anybody's house. I don't trust anybody. And obviously over time, she got to know us. She liked it. It helps having a wife that everybody likes. You talk to some people, I'm not the most liked by everybody, but everybody likes her. So, but it's kind of what we do. And right now, it's nice. It helps when you're blessed to buy a house that had an unfinished basement of 1,700 square feet, and we were able to finish it. And so they got 1,700 square feet downstairs to do whatever they want with it. So got a bunch of TVs. They play the game. They hang out. I think when the season's over, they miss hanging out with each other on Thursday nights almost as much as they miss the games. It was about just hanging out and eating with the guys and playing PlayStation. I guess it was 2 back when I was growing up, and but now it's them just being able to hang out. And we look forward to it just as much as they do. Like I said, it's our ministry. It's what we do. We look forward to it. Actually, Willie is actually coaching now, and he was one of the players that used to stay the night with us. So,
Willie's one of our babies. They've grown up. Like, actually, not on your baby, you're grown man, but he was one of our originals.
Yep.
But I mean, it was fun because Justin's talking about like how we have the basement now that's big and we have a lot of space.
So what was really cool was I loved when we had the smaller house. Like they would be in the living room, they'd be in the girls' room upstairs. The girls would sleep with us. You were a baby, you don't remember this. But they would just make space. And then it's like as soon as we went from Kemp's Kitchen to eating, they're doing the wings, and then we come back to our place, then they were like, well, we'll just eat something that you make. And I didn't know how to cook a lot of things. So I would do broccoli rice casserole that Debbie made. That was the first meal I ever made Justin because he was homesick. I mastered my chicken broccoli rice casserole. They would eat that up, and that was like my favorite thing to do. And make them some cookies, and they made me feel good about myself. But we love spending time with them because it was like Justin said, it is our ministry. It's like they are our family, and like our kids don't know that like those aren't their real brothers. Like they're like, oh, that's my brother. Like so it's just really been a nice tradition that we want to always keep up. And I think just through any transition of like any school we've been with, we've been trying to incorporate that. But Clay has always been our favorite school to do this for, just because I don't think we've ever felt like a sense of family like we do at Clay. So that's why it's special to us.
Clay's home.
Clay is home.
Clay's home. It's always going to be home.
Yep.
We're here today to open doors for the kids, let them see somebody to look up to, because when we were younger like this, kids like us, we like out of this world compared to when we was this way. So we're just here to, put smiles on kids' faces, inspire them. Inspire them. I'm gonna write everything, I got you. It is plastic. I don't know if it's gonna show. Yeah, it ain't showing, bro. No, not in your shirt. Bro, get your shirt. You got a piece of baby in your book bag?
I got one.
Hey, remember what I told you about this tall beard? Dang.
Brandon, okay? I would say their base is a 3-3 stack, okay? With 2 overhangs. They don't really they're more apex towards the box than they are the receivers. So receivers, this is a big week for you. They put 8 dudes in the box. I don't know if you know simple math. 6 and 8 ain't good. Okay? You just play with a tight end. So the stuff behind them, regular throw game, glances, slug, slob, all the RPO stuff, get ready. This is gonna be there. I don't think they're gonna change. Okay? I don't think they're gonna change.
Linebackers, number 3, good football player, sophomore, gonna be pretty good as he gets older. Makes a lot of tackles. Got a size, got a lot of range, makes a lot of plays, chases the ball, not real fast. Switch in there, box, play downhill. He's key in the back. A lot of times, don't look like they're reading guards or anything like that. They're just key in the back. All 10 of those guys, most of the time, are looking in the back. The secondary ain't moving. 2 feet way back, about 20 yards deep. So all 10 of those guys looking in the back.
Speaking on 27, he's also kind of a trash out like from Charlotte. So you'll see where he's going to talk a lot of trash. He's going to try to get up to your face. He's going to try to slap you around at the line of scrimmage. Number 1 will also kind of like Coach said and play safety. He is their best player in my opinion. But this is the best secondary we play. Number 8, he's very, very tall, very lanky. He's gonna coverage wise, he's gonna stick with me. There's a lot of times you're gonna see.
The goals don't change. All right, you got to bring your best every single snap. All right, to Coach's point, this is the best team you've seen so far this year. All right, they're physical up front. Okay, the best quarterback you've seen with a good arm. All right, and number 8 you saw on defense, and they also use him on offense. When he's in the game, they're going to take a shot at him, be it post or a fade ball when he's isolated. All right, so we'll talk about more in walkthrough about what we'll try to do schematically on what we do with them. They're very tendency oriented with how they align their H-back and their running backs. All right, so we need to be focused in on that as we watch film.
What do you see? You just have to look for the little things. So with that being said, I think our producer's ready to go home. And she's telling us to wrap it up like a breakfast burrito. I'm just getting started. There you go, yeah. So with that being said, fans, we love you. We're glad you're with us. Moxie Media appreciates you. The whole Clay-Chalkville family loves you. We want to give a big shout out to Mayor Webster, Ronnie Dixon, and the whole, what am I thinking? Great bunch of people. Great bunch of people. The city of Clay. City Council, there you go. And all of them. So we're going to say, don't miss a chance to be kind to somebody this week. That's right. So we want to say good night. God bless each and every one of you. And go.